What is going on, Sacramento? Sacktown Pete, back with another video, man. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day. And matter of fact, I hope it carries over to the weekend. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Today, I want to talk about Keegan Murray and why I think he's so important and vital to the Kings' success this upcoming season. The Kings can take another leap as a team if Keegan Murray can just stay consistent offensively. But I want to break down a couple things, and I really think that offensively, Keegan Murray can be really, really consistent if a couple things happen this upcoming season. Defensively, I'm not even here to talk about his defense. We already know he's an elite on-ball defender and above average defender overall for the Sacramento Kings. He's probably, other than Keon Ellis, he's probably the best Kings defender on the roster. You know, last season, plenty of times throughout the season, Keegan Murray guarded the opposing team's best player. And for his position in particular at that wing spot, there's a lot of damn good superstar wings around the league. I mean, I saw Keegan guard LeBron, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, at times Giannis. My point is Keegan Murray, very good defensively on the defensive end for the Sacramento Kings. But offensively, let's just talk about him offensively and why I think the Kings need to feed him the ball more this upcoming season. Now, overall, his career stats, let's just take a look at his career stats, man. Back in his rookie season, the Beam Team original inaugural season, you know, he shot 41% from beyond the arc. Last 2 seasons ago, he shot 35%. And in this past season, last season, he shot 34%. Overall, statistically, 37% career three-point shooter. That's still freaking good. I believe that's like the third best in Sacramento Kings franchise history. Yes, it's higher than Peja Stojakovic. Yes, Peja Stojakovic did play longer than Keegan Murray in Sacramento. So I'm not trying to compare the two, but the fact that the 3-year career so far Keegan Murray has had with the Kings, he's been a pretty damn good shooter. But I feel like the points dipped a little bit, and that was obviously due to just having him be the 4th, 5th best option. And the fact that you got to factor in, guys, that Keegan Murray went through a coaching change. The Kings obviously brought on, promoted Doug Christie and let go of Mike Brown. So development-wise, I don't think there should be any excuses because Doug Christie's been with Mike Brown's coaching staff, and now he's the head honcho in charge. I just want Doug Christie to get Keegan Murray more touches, man. And I really do feel like another reason why his points per game dipped was because he didn't take that many shots. There's multiple games last season where Keegan Murray was on a heater. He was on fire. And the Kings stopped going to him. The Kings stopped feeding him the ball. This season, I want Doug Christie to feed him when he's on fire. I mean, this is a guy who I saw in person drop 47 points and made 12, 13 three-pointers. Greatest individual live performance I've ever seen in person. And the Kings need to stop not go to him. They got to keep feeding him the ball when he's hot, man. And I really do hope that, DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine realize that they got to keep feeding him the ball. I'm not knocking on LaVine and DeRozan for ball hogging, quote unquote, but if Keegan Murray is on it and you guys know he's in a groove, you got to find ways to get him the ball. You guys got to keep feeding him the ball. And I think that they're going to realize that he's too good of a shooter to not continue to keep feeding the ball to, especially when he's on fire. So I think Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan are both going to realize that, like, hey, we got to keep feeding him the ball. And I want to see Keegan Murray be aggressive too. There's times where, like, after the trade deadline, when they shipped out Fox for LaVine, Keegan Murray, I saw aggressive Keegan Murray offensively. And I feel like he needs to continue to be consistent and be more aggressive and ask for touches. There's times where under Mike Brown, the Kings have stopped and went away from Keegan Murray, when he was on fire. So I feel like with Doug Christie, he needs to realize that, and he needs to take that initiative and that approach to keep feeding him the rock and keep feeding him the ball. You know, he played 76 games last season. You know, he averaged a little over 12 points. You know, he shot overall 44% from the field, 6 boards a game, an assist a game, almost 2 assists a game. But my point is, I really do think that the Kings need Keegan Murray to be a big-time X factor this upcoming season. And if they want to have any chance of competing in the Western Conference, if they're trying to fight for a playoff position, yeah, Keegan Murray is going to have to be consistent offensively. We already know defensively he can guard 1 through 4, not even knocking on his defense. He's an elite defender. But consistently offensively, he's got to be there, man. And I really do think that, you know, this is a season that there's no excuses. You know, he's going into year 4. Development-wise, he is 25 years old. He's still young. And, you know, pending an extension, I think that he should get an extension right before the season starts. There's no mistake about it. He's a part of the future. And I think that he's got to showcase us the consistency offensively, and the Kings cannot stop feeding him the ball. They got to keep going to him. He's got to be aggressive himself. And if the Kings get an aggressive offensive Keegan Murray this season, I mean, his point, I think he can literally average 16 to 18 points a game this upcoming season, which will be a great step, knowing that you have Levine, DeRozan, Sabonis, and Dennis Schroeder on the roster. I think that would be a great jump for Keegan Murray. And I think moving forward, he can become a 20-point scorer in this league. So with that being said, I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. Let me know your guys' thoughts on Keegan Murray. Greatly appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe. I'll greatly appreciate it. Have yourself a great rest of your weekend. It's going to be really, really hot here in the Sacramento area. So please stay cool, hydrate, stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Keep pushing forward. And I will catch you guys in the next video.